too.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
So, it's been a week since I last saw you. How you been?
I guess okay. I mean, I tried to, kind of get back doing things. I don't know. I tried to get back in the swing of things, but I haven't been able to that much.
Okay, what did getting back in the swing of things look like?
Just like I got up and like made breakfast and stuff more and like tried to, just like talk more with people. I tried to talk to my husband a little bit. Not really talk about our issues, but just like not fight.
That's great.
Yeah. I don't know. I still don't feel like great about anything. I'm just tired.
Just tired?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying to force myself to do things, but it's just been a long week.
Okay. What'd you have going on this week?
My kids had some stuff. I guess I didn't have that much going on. I'm just tired.
That's alright.
But I did go to church. I didn't stay long or talk to a lot of people, but I went to church.
Okay.
Which I haven't done in a long time. So I guess that was a step.
Okay. Did you get a chance to reconnect with anyone at all at church? Were you ever close with anyone at your church, or was it just...
Yeah, I was really close with my pastor. He's always been really supportive. I said hi. I mean, I just didn't, I kind of darted out of there. I didn't want to see my in-laws. I didn't want to have a fight with my husband. So I was just trying to avoid any kind of conflict.
It's a little step. Small efforts. Big results.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. You said hi.
Mm-hmm.
That's big. You haven't been able to get out of bed and get to church in a while, so that's really awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish it was easy again before like all of this happened. And,
what was it like when it was easy?
It just felt like I was happier to be doing these. I loved going to church. I talked to a lot of people. I mean, I was close with my pastor, but I was always friendly with, all the normal people that are always at church, so you know them. And I don't know. I was close with my husband's parents. I miss that sometimes. I just think I don't know why, they've just been getting on my nerves. And it makes me feel bad, and I know it would take a long time to like even be the same way again.
Yeah.
But I just hate how awkward it is. I hate how like, I don't know. I feel like I blame myself a lot now.
You blame yourself for the awkwardness?
I blame myself for the situation I'm in. It just makes me like, I'm like just being really hard on myself right now, because now that I'm trying to fix situations, I'm like, well, damn, if I hadn't put myself in these situations, then I wouldn't have to fix them. But I don't even know why I started feeling like, I don't know what made me do this. Like, I just started feeling tired and out of it, and it just built up. I don't know. And now I'm here.
Sounds like you've been doing a lot of thinking.
Yeah, I think I have. Maybe too much.
Well, you said that you kind of ran out after church to avoid them. Like, has there been any interaction with your in-laws at all?
Well, I mean, I said hi to them too. I just didn't stand and talk. Like, they're kind of stand and talk. Like, my parents and them go to the same church, they still talk.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of annoying, because then, well, it's not my parents, it's my mom and her husband, but, you know, they talk about me.
And I take it you're not a big fan of that.
Oh, I mean, like, when my parents divorced, I didn't want to talk to them about things then, and I've never really got back to, like, wanting to confide in them everything. So, like, when his parents talk to my mom,
Mm-hmm.
my stepdad, like, I just want them to just not, like, but, yeah, I said hi.
And that's more than what you've been able to do in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I went.
Yeah. You went. You said hi, you talked to a few people.
Yeah. I know my husband's still not happy with me, though. And my kids.
Why you say that?
Just because it's just, like, I mean, I gave birth to these kids. Why is it awkward?
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not like they're in the awkward stage. Like, they're younger. They're not in, you know, the angsty teenager stage. They're like, they shouldn't hate me so much right now. And I don't know. My husband, you know, he's like, we've been through a lot together. Been, like, 13 years, I guess. About 13. And, like, only in the less than a year, only the last, like, 8 months has it been just not good.
Okay.
So I feel, like, lonely.
Well, tell me about that conversation you guys had.
It was basically just, like, after a long day of work for him, asking him about his day, talking to him about, you know, wanting to go to church. I kind of sparked up the conversation. Like, I mean, we obviously talk, we live together, we're husband and wife, but, like, I guess it was a different conversation because I was kind of showing him that I was trying. I guess I expected more excitement out of him, but I don't know. I guess it was just a little disappointing. He was like, I was kind of excited that I was going, but not really excited, just like, oh, okay, so you want to go to the, you know, 10:30 service, not the 9:30, like, I don't know, it was just like okay.
Just a real generic response.
Yeah.
Not anything
like all of our other conversations, which are like, hey, I put your lunch in the fridge, or like, hey,
yeah,
like I'm parked you in or something.
How'd you
like
feel
that.
after that conversation?
I don't know. Sad.
Sad.
Like a little bit disappointed too, because I mean, he wants me to make an effort. I'm making an effort. I don't know. I think he's like, I don't think he trusts me that I'm like getting better. I guess I don't really know if I trust myself that I'm getting better. I mean, I've tried other stuff, but I just keep falling back, like the medication I was on. I stopped that, but I feel like I didn't want to be on medication. I feel like with, you know, like the other like problems I've had, like alcohol and stuff, I don't know.
What were you worried about with the medication? Why did you stop it initially?
I don't really want to be dependent on something like that.
Okay.
Because of how much I would like loved alcohol. I don't know. I didn't feel dependent on it. I was just scared that I would become. Just because I know how I am.
And they had you on just antidepressants, was it?
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't want to become dependent on the antidepressants?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I didn't want it to like have worse issues or something.
Okay.
like, if, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I thought, like, you know, I thought I could handle it, but obviously I couldn't. So I'm here again, and trying to prove to him that, like, I'm serious about it. But, you know, you can't just, like, be fine. Like, it's not like I chose to be like this since I've been, what, 10? I mean, I haven't chose to, like, go through shit like this every couple of, like, years or whatever. Like, it's not like, I don't know. He knows I've had problems before. Like, I wish he would just support me and not, like, make me feel so alone. Because it makes me feel like he's giving up on me.
Okay. So you feel like he's giving up on you and he's not being very supportive.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious, how do you think he feels about this whole situation? Because we haven't really considered his perspective at this point.
I mean, I'm sure he feels like I've let him down in a way. He's had to pick up a lot of slack.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he was understanding at first, or tried to be. I don't know. I think, yeah, I feel like he was really probably feeling alone and, like, abandoned by me. And he said it wasn't like me, that I was yelling all the time, and, like, I feel like he felt like I wasn't me, and, like, he wasn't, and he couldn't help me.
So neither of you guys have been really yourselves lately, sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel like it's kind of my fault for that reason, but I didn't choose this. Like, I don't know.
But on the other hand, like, despite everything that's been going on, you are taking those steps, you know?
Yeah.
You're making those small efforts.
I mean, since I'm already waking up early, I have been doing more than I was. I got out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, okay, yeah, I can get myself out of bed and do things, but what does that matter if I'm, like, doing it all alone?
Okay.
I don't know.
So, would you say that your husband is probably, like, your biggest support that you have at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you want to see change between you and your husband? Like, what kind of things are you looking for when you have these conversations with him?
I want to build the connection and the trust again. Like, I don't feel like we have that.
Okay.
I feel like I want to just be able to talk with him again. And, like, be happy together again. And I know I can't really do that without fixing the whole situation with his parents. Which is tough.
And we've come full circle.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I mean, obviously that is weighing heavily on your husband, is the strain between you and your in-laws. Because that seems to be the root of why he's so upset about the situation.
Yeah, I feel like he just thought I was lashing out on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
The kids and his parents.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the most. Because I've always had a little tension with my own parents.
Yeah.
That's when all my shit started, so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I gotta work on that, those relationships, but I don't know how, or, like, how I want to start. Like, how do I even go up to these people that I've, known for 15 years, or almost 15 years, you know, now I've been treating them shitty because I feel shitty. And now I have to, like, I don't know, make it better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been almost a year of me being shitty. Like, how could they forgive me and move forward there? Like, I don't know.
Well, let's think back. So, when you first started dating your husband, you first met your in-laws, and things started getting serious, and you felt it was time for you to tell them about the past alcohol use. How'd you approach it then?
I mean, I guess it wasn't really completely past then because, like, I had a little bit of a thing, like, right at the beginning of my pregnancy with my first.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, they're understanding people. They're nice people. They'll express to you if they think, like, you need help or something, and that's kind of what they did, and that's kind of where this had started. So, you know, they, like, accepted it. They just wanted me to do better. I just kind of sat down and talked with them, though. I mean, they kind of asked him about it, but then
Mm-hmm.
he said something to me, and then I thought I'd talk to them about it, because they just said they were worried, and they, like, wondered about it, because, like, they knew that about me. But, like, when they thought it was kind of an issue, then they said something, you know.
Yeah.
They were kind of like second family to me, like, at one point, because, like, I don't know, you know, like, with a, like, divorced parents, like, it's hard to, you know, talk to them about some things, and they were, like, two parents that were together, so I, like, talked to them about it, and, you know, like, we had a really special bond, so, like, me and him, so. But then, like, just lately, when all this has been going on, their, like, supportiveness has just, like, annoyed me, because I've just been, like, shutting people out, and they just kept, like, trying to talk to me, and so then I just cut them off, because, like, his mom would help take care of the kids and stuff, and I was just like, no, I stopped letting her. I mean, so I think they're gonna be really upset about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, I don't know, I guess I'm not sure of anything. I'm not sure of how they feel. Not even sure of how I feel.
So, in the past, they were like second family, but at this point, you just don't trust her, and you're getting kind of sick of their overly supportiveness at this point.
Honestly, I'm not, like, I don't even know why I didn't trust them. It's not that I guess that's what I've been saying, but it's partially just, like, I'm trying to close myself off, and they're trying to help, and I didn't want that, so I guess it's, like, me just shutting people out. Like, I guess I didn't, like, I guess I felt like it was mistrust, but, like, it's more of just, like, kind of being scared
Mm-hmm.
to, like, have to talk about these things. Because, like, and I mean, now I'm gonna be twice as scared. Like, I'm gonna have to talk to them about this, all of this. I mean, I'm probably gonna even have to talk to my kids, like, but I can barely, like, say hi after church. I mean, I don't know.
I don't want you to feel discouraged, because you are making those small efforts and taking those small steps to get to a greater point of where you want to be. So you are actively taking charge of your life again.
Mm.
And I know it doesn't feel that way.
I guess I don't know how I'm gonna, like, what I will say.
It's gonna be a difficult topic. You're gonna have to put yourself in a really vulnerable position.
Yeah.
But you've been doing a fabulous job here doing that.
Thank you.
I don't see any issues.
I guess I felt like I couldn't. I have to do something.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want to fix my relationship. I mean, it's been really hard to like make myself do some of the stuff that I've been doing, but like I did it, so like
Yeah.
I guess that means the next step is the relationships. I just don't know where to start.
I mean, you
It
don't
has-
need to feel rushed. Like,
Yeah.
these things take time.
Yeah.
It's just, it's gonna come more natural the more you start to take over your life again. Once you feel more confident going to church, getting out of bed,
Mhm.
talking to the kids, you know?
Mhm.
It's just rebuilding brick by brick.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I feel like this is a good point to taper off. So, how are you feeling about how everything's going?
I feel good. I guess I feel a little nervous, you know, to talk to them, but I feel good. I feel better than I did last week.
Good. That's
Yeah.
that's a good, pretty big step. Because last week you came in and you really weren't feeling it.
Yeah. I guess, like, I don't know. Talking about everything made me realize, like, that I had to do something. Because, you know, I just kept thinking about, like, how, over and over in my head, how, like, you know, I'm sad, but, like, I had to do something to change it. Because I wasn't getting out of bed.
And you feel like you're making those changes?
Yeah. Slowly. It's hard. But I do feel like I've done some.
Yeah, I agree. I think you've done a lot.
Yeah. Thanks.
Anytime. Well, I don't want you to feel nervous. I mean, it's totally natural. Like, my in-laws make me nervous too. So, but we're gonna get to that point. Just keep putting in those small efforts. You're doing a phenomenal job. And we'll pick up back where we ended next week, okay?
Okay.